Ranch hands, welcome back to Tank Hollow Farms. It's been too long since my last video. Hay season just kind of snuck up on me, so I had to hurry up and get everything ready and get the hay put up. Being just a one-man film crew, I discovered it was going to be too difficult to try and put up hay and film at the same time. Being a one-man film crew, I just knew I wasn't going to be able to set up my camera and get all the shots of everything I wanted, also while trying to run a baler and the computer and keep an eye on the monitor and make bales that were going to be worth anything. So I elected to skip the filming and focus on the baling. Also, we had a pretty good year considering we got a late start due to weather. We made 640 bales, and we were very fortunate that we didn't have any significant breakdowns or anything go wrong. So all in all, it was a pretty successful season. Also, I didn't feel like it would be very exciting to film baling hay because all you're doing is going around the field in circles. Go around it once to cut, ted it if you need to, rake, and then bale. So figured you'd get bored after 4 laps around the same field. So we're done baling, and we're gonna finish hauling in the rest of our bales and stacking them, and that's where this comes in. We got a new item in the Tank Hollow Farms arsenal. This is a bale squeezer. I put this on instead of a spear like you traditionally use. This has given me a lot more control on bale placement once I put it in the hay shed, and also it's easier to get in and out of a bale as opposed to with a spear. Sometimes when you get it stacked, if you don't have your angle of your spear right, when you go to back up, you can break your spear off, or you can pull the bale down, or in a few cases you can pull the whole wall down that you've stacked. So this is a lot safer, and so far it's been a lot faster. I've been trying it out for a couple of days. I really like it. We'll get in the tractor here in just a second. We'll show you how it works. One other thing to mention, I'm not filming the way I wanted to today. I started off this video with my camera, and I got over here to the Keener place, and I realized I had broken my lens, and it's too far to go back to the house and get my other lens. So we're just filming the rest of the video with the iPhone, and we're just gonna have to push on and persevere. So let's hop in the cab. We'll show you how this thing works, and we'll get to work. So here's how this awesome piece of machinery works. Actually, first, before we pick up our front bale, I'll give you a little tip. Pick up your back bale first. That's the way I was taught, so that's how I'm going to teach you. Helps give you some weight in the back end so that you can control your weight distribution a little better. So the way this thing works is you still have your normal loader controls with your joystick, your up and down, and your tilt. And then those 2 hydraulic lines, they go to the back of the tractor, and you use your remote lever, and that works your squeeze function. Alright, so let's get this thing picked up, and we'll go stack it in the barn. If I had the right camera set up, and I had 2 hands, this would go a lot faster, but this will give you an idea. I'll see you guys at the barn. Those are the first rakes I ever learned how to rake hay with. If memory serves correctly, I started with one, and then once I got proficient at that, I added the second one on there, and that's the first rakes I learned how to use. And now we've got a wheel rake, and you just go around and around, and then when you get your outside baled up, you can go back and forth. But with those, I don't even know that I could use those now. I've forgotten how to use them. You may be wondering how I can see where I'm going with this bale and out in front of me, but the truth is I've driven this road so many times I could probably drive it blindfolded. But I'm not going to do that because that would be dangerous. And I've never done anything dangerous over here. That top row where the bale squeezer really comes in handy. If I would have a spike, I would still be fighting each and every one of those top bales. If you don't get your angle right, you can't get out of them almost. So this has been a smashing success. It saved me a lot of time putting these bales up with this squeezer. It's just been a huge blessing to be able to use this and add this to our arsenal. So I think that's going to do it for today. It's getting late and I'm getting hungry, and I've got about a dozen bales left and we'll pick them up tomorrow. So I think that'll do it for today. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you on the next video.